just here to keep the peace. You need medical help, I'm the last person you want to talk to. Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? You know, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation. A little condescending, don't you think? Well, I guess I can understand if you're eager to find your target. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic? Well, every ranger knows it's important to trust your instincts. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, deputy. Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being
I've got a year under my
I
belt.
ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is.
Having a good one?
He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
To make sure
Hey,
those
Chief.
samples get
A
disposed
little
of.
more the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
How are things?
Well, Ari's a good kid.
What about you? How
Sure
are
as
you?
hell understand. Well, you'd be guessing correctly then. Even if there was some kind of... Truth is, ever since the clinic came under Freestar, I reckon it's to serve it.
Well, I should get back to it.
You catch my Ben nodding
Of
off.
course.
Give him a good smack for me. The man means well, but he's just so tired these days. Are you the courier? You're not really supposed to be back here. You can just drop the delivery off by the docking port and someone will take care of it. Well, we're really not that kind of a hospital and don't usually do... Oh, sometimes, sure. Somebody walks in or is dragged in with something we haven't seen before. You best believe it's all hands on deck. Have to find out if it's lethal or contagious, or both. It can be, yes. But we've all learned to live with it. If we didn't do this, who knows how many lives would be lost. It's harder on the newer folks, that's for sure. You take that Dr. Salvato, nice man, but he's a little on the skittish side. He's a good doctor, but just needs a little more confidence, you know? Don't I know it? I just hope Dr. Salvato knows how much we appreciate his hard work. Actually, now that we're talking about this, I wanted to do something nice for him. Give him a little pick-me-up. I overheard something about a meal he hadn't had in a long time. Thought maybe if I could deliver one to him, it'd be a nice gesture. You think you could help with that? Aren't you just the sweetest? You know that Don's Roost restaurant in New Atlantis? The fancy one? Dr. Salvato was talking about the synth liver pate. Said he'd never forget it. You bring me a plate and I'll make sure we brighten up his day.
You had a chance to talk to Dr. Cassidy. Really
Darvish.
fun guy. You know, just by breathing the air in here, you are being exposed to about a dozen different viruses.
Always happy to help the Freestar Rangers.
Probably. Every new alien pathogen we
Was there
discover
anything
is
else?
just a little more job
There is
security.
no shortage of work
Need to
Well,
make
look on the
sure
bright
those
side, right?
files are backed
It's all
up.
right. I appreciate
Every new
everything.
alien pathogen we discover is
If
just a
you're
little
thinking
more
about
job
going
security.
into medicine, just be
Gotta look on the bright
really
side, right?
sure.
Whatever
before
you do,
commit to
don't
it.
unplug anything.
Really
You do, and I'll make
sure.
sure you wind up in one of these hospital beds.
Kidding.
Sort of. I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues. I'll take your word for it. So who's the suspect you're after? Sounds dangerous. I hope I can help you find her. The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her? That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
It'd be enough to know that the Rangers are keeping an eye on us, but to have it be my own husband, so comforting.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, give me just a minute here. Maya Cruz.
Hey, Abby, I'll give you
Maya
50
Cruz.
credits if you realize
Come
the guards what's
on,
going
Maya. I need you to be in here.
You can't
Okay,
blame me for
finally. Here we go.
wondering. I know
Oh.
you've got to be wondering
No
too.
match.
Dr. Darvish has it under control. And you know she doesn't like us talking about it. Besides, I've got enough to do without worrying about it.
All right, but if we all start growing second heads or something, my credits are on what's going on in there.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman. There's only so much I can do while the record system is on the fritz. Just give me a second to think. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start. You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
We get the cases no one has ever seen before, or this place is a far cry from Aquila City. That's for sure. New-ish. I've only been here a year, which, well, when you compare it against Dr. Darvish's career, it's not much, is it? I'm thrilled to have the opportunity, but it's been an adjustment. Very few cases here are simple, and most of them are medical emergencies. Nice talking to you. I couldn't tell you the last. I guess that depends on what you consider a break. We get some time to ourselves. We're not on call all the time, but we're never that far away from it either. Now that I think about it, I haven't actually left the clinic since I got the job. I actually hadn't really noticed. No, not really. This... Okay then.
by the authority of the Freestar Collective.
Excellent news, my good doctor. The reports are updated, the last batch of test results are filed, and
Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property, and you'll be free to go.
It's a tough town, but these are good people.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts. You know, just by breathing the air in here, you are being exposed to about a dozen different viruses. I'm kidding.
Running this facility is all right then.
There's such a mountain of work. Dr. Darvish took a chance on me, hiring me fresh out of training. Oh, well, that's appreciated. There really isn't any... What?
Usual courier has been less than reliable lately.
Tending physician. I'm new here, so... Sounds a lot less impressive when I... It's really a matter of safety, believe it or not. Let's just say you wouldn't want him. Not the most comforting thought. Take care of yourself.
I couldn't tell you. We get the cases, no one. Nice talking to you.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor.
Files are updated, reorganized, and managed to hammer out
Oh, you hope you managed to get a little rest in there too?
Yes. What do you want?
Gotta stay on top of things. Dr. Darvish looking over my shoulder. You know how that goes, right?
Even if that were true, which I doubt, access to that area is strictly limited. Who exactly are you? I don't care who you are. And I certainly don't care for your attitude. The rules are the rules, no exceptions. I see. Well, that does change the calculus somewhat. I suppose I can make an exception, since it's Freestar Ranger business. This will get you in. Conduct your investigation quickly and without disruption. I do hope you won't make me regret this.
If you're thinking about going into medicine, just be really sure before you come into
it. Never seen armor like that. Just don't give us any reason.
Mind your step.
Warning. This unit is not suited for addressing mental health concerns. Without human oversight.
I'm sure there's someone else that can help you.
How does she expect me to get all of this done by myself?
someone comes to take a look at me soon.
Don't make my job any harder, okay?
Ari should be able to get you squared away. I remember when I was a deputy. Good luck out there.
Ari, how are you?
If something's on your mind, you can tell me.
Back again, huh? I'm sure somebody around here's happy
Last
about
night.
it.
Well, all that physical training seems to have paid off.
Undocking complete, Captain. Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place. Oh, hey. Did you need my help with something? And we're locked in.
Need something, Kip? See you later. Something doesn't feel right.
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I have to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you. on you. Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it. Of course I ain't. What kind of fool would be eager to die? I'm just not stupid enough to deny what's inevitable. I wish I were. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace. I've been abused or abandoned by everyone I ever got close to. Gave up on people and put my faith in machines instead. Wasn't until I came to the 1st Cavalry and met Major Hull that I felt I could trust someone again. Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
Preparation complete. Nice jump. We're right
Approaching
on
ship.
target.
You've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Conversation right now. Move along. This better be good. I'm a big catch, huh? I mean, I like that. Come on. I don't see a viable alternative here, bucko. Enough! Get out of my way!
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge
Sorry,
you for a DP,
no
an
solicitations.
AMD, D&E, or heaven forbid an MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very busy.
That your ship that landed not too long ago?
You startled
Sure
me.
is something.
What? I think you... Honestly? Is this your first assignment? I give up!
Leave no quarter. Show the Alliance is strong and getting stronger. Leave no quarter. Show no mercy.
What's up, Tracker?
I'm getting out of here!
A nod to the stars that align our paths.
If it's advice you need, then advice I'll share.
What is your query? If leave no quarter, show no mercy.
What can I do for you? Glad to be on the same... What's up, Tracker? Leave no mercy. Show...
I don't mind these
Other way
until we speak again.
You get it.
Good to see you.
A year or two back, I shared a drink with Ron Hope. That man can
Diego
drink.
Monroe, at your service. Well, just about the hardest way possible. I had, shall we say, a checkered past. Rangers caught me dead to rights and offered a deal. Leniency if I helped take down my, well, criminal associates. So I took the deal. It's real touch and go. No friends of mine. Truth be told, I barely had a choice to work for them. But they were behind bars, and so was I. But I served my sentence. Searched the dark recesses of the soul. I realized the only time I felt genuinely good about myself was working with the Rangers. So after a parole for the very best of behaviors, I nagged the Rangers night and day until they gave me a chance. Haven't looked back since. Well, if you're asking me to toot my own horn, I will oblige. I'm a senior ranger. I coordinate all manner of things, great and small, for our outfit. If you've ever seen the mission board, that's my baby. Being that you're one of us, might be worth checking out the mission board. Credits to be made, justice to be served. Adios.
Hey, Deputy.
A lot of famous people visit Tequila. Popping back a beer, you never know who you'll meet.
The mayor's alright. Always painting too rosy.
Might be hard work, but it sure beats living under the boot.
These Rangers are some hard-blooded folk. They ain't afraid of anything.
Freestar Rangers resident terminal jockey. That's me. Hey there, Deputy. How goes the hunt for the first? Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, Did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close. Who, me? Doubt you? Not a chance, Deputy. I knew you were a natural the moment I laid eyes on you. Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. He was probably right.
Come here, Deputy. Take a seat.
Sit down.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive. Not really, no. We can't be everywhere at once. Right now, our best hope to stop them is you. Set those thoughts aside. Right now, I need you to focus. How's your investigation proceeding? That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you came on pretty strong with Ron Hope. Tried to lay down the law with him. Guess I didn't get the point across when I said go easy. If it's any consolation, I feel the same.
Remember, your first duty is to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant. And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani. Is that so? Well, I hope that's not just false bravado. There's nothing wrong with feeling fear. More often than not, it'll keep you alive.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart. Yeah, he always did like to hear himself talk. Seemed to think he was the smartest guy in the room. Don't know about that. But at least he had the sense to cooperate. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most. I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them. Then you'd better go prepared for a fight. These are experienced mercenaries we're talking about. The factory was on Arcturus 2. Make sure you come back alive, Deputy. Good hunting. Smart, proud, and charismatic. A natural leader. Most in the 1st Cavalry would have laid down their lives on his orders without a second thought. But seeing so many of his soldiers die in the Battle of Nera, I think something broke in him that day. It's a sad story, and I sympathize to a point. It's a big facility, mostly beneath the surface. During the war, it was home to maybe 100 technicians working around the clock. They used the planet's geothermal vents to power the smelting of metal for the mechs. That's about all I know. Never was much of a gearhead. Guess we're done here.
If the Marshal's right, you could encounter serious resistance. Be prepared.
Those first guys. Go get them, Deputy.
I hope if we could avoid drawing attention to ourselves,
Thank you for having me
that'd be
aboard.
fine with me.
I hope we arrive without any trouble.
I hope you're not
One
holding
day you won't
anything
come back
illegal.
alive, and everyone's
want
gonna
to get
be
arrested.
all set.
Starfield, the great servant himself, may have meant to avert his eyes at some point with on last night.
happy to see you. Always nice to chat. day, isn't it? I love this place. I'll get back to work.
All green on release. We're free to fly. Landing struts primed. Retros fired.
Good to see you again. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Ah, hey, Captain. See you later.
Marshal Blake must be getting desperate sending a wrong deputy out here. But I'll give credit where it's due. You're a hell of a pilot. If you came here seeking justice, it's waiting for you inside. I'm a man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women to their deaths. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave.
Better get out of here!
First Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Mira, the First Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power. I've also got no sympathy for those who... bidding. And this means you. about justice for my soldiers. Minutes away, minutes from winning the battle and the war, when the ceasefire order came down. Now there's a debt of honor, and the people who betrayed us, the people of the Freestar Collective, are going to pay.
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them. If we'd have had more like you in the war, we could have planted our flag in New Atlantis. What the hell would you know about glory? That badge gives you power under the law, but it doesn't give you the right to question what I sacrificed for the glory of the Freestar Collective. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us, even when victory was within our grasp. Innocent? Nobody is innocent while they allow corrupt leaders to take control. The Freestar Collective has lost its way. The dream that we fought for died a long time ago. You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer. Last chance, Deputy. You can walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now. We'll see about that. Not long after I started the First, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential. I refused to work for a shadow client, so he agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up. He offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space. To keep the Rangers off the scent. Hope wanted to hit a lot of places quickly and finish whatever he was doing before word spread. We needed another ship to meet his timetable, so he gave us the intel necessary to steal one from his factory. It also let him play the victim and keep suspicion to a minimum. All I know is that after we cleared the place out, Hope was sending in some kind of machinery. Our job was to make sure nobody saw the operation. The credits were good, but yeah, getting some payback was the real reward. You think I've lost? Is that it? I haven't lost. You go find Ron Hope and tell him what I've told you. Then you can deal out whatever justice you see fit. You do your job, and I get one last piece of vengeance against the Council. I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. When the next war comes, and it will come, the Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time. Goodbye, Deputy.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Folks from all over the Freestar Collective come here looking for work.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Just want to get all these approvals over with.
This is an active industrial site.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Bernard. We set some ambitious quotas. And you met every...
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news. Whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Make your questions snappy. You missed the tour? Yeah, this is where it happens. Listen, I ain't exactly customer-facing, so just go on your way and neither of us will get in trouble. I don't have time for niceties or damned manners. I know one thing, how to ride these blockheads until we make something good. You better believe it. Keeping these louts in line takes a lot more than 2 hands. No, this is a Ron Hope joint, and you'd be wise to remember that. Mr. Hope built all of this, made this whole area more than some 2-credit agri-plot. If you want to ask questions, make it quick. We got a tight delivery coming up. Every rivet, every piece of plating goes through my team. If you've got a Hope Tech ship, it means I've crawled through every inch of her at least once. This ain't no highfalutin New Atlantis desk job where everyone gets their after-bleeding noon tea. This is Polvo. We work for a living. If you think this is tough, you try farming in the tundra. Believe me, these blockheads got it good. Polvo was just some nowhere dead-ender until Ron Hope had a dream. Let's build sturdy, dependable ships. No nonsense, none of that damn Tayo glitz and glamour. Just a ship that flies right and will get you where you need going. Ron Hope's a goddamn hero. Yeah, bye already.
Enjoy, if you'll excuse me. I am on duty. Mr. Hope is a vital part of not only Polvo, but of the entire Freestar Collective.
Something more you need, Deputy? Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news. Let's have it then. No, and I don't care for the insinuation. Oh, that's one hell of an accusation, Deputy. Don't presume to question me. You know who I am. Seems I put my trust in the wrong man. I suppose that changes things. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Just hear me out, and you'll see. I had a good reason for what I did. The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold. Not all at once, of course, but we could never find anything that would grow in it. Eventually, everything we tried to plant failed and died. Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil. Look around you. Everyone in this building, in this town, is depending on me. I provide the jobs that put food on their tables, clothes on their backs, and roofs over their heads. The fact is, the business hasn't been doing well lately. Without drastic action, cuts would become unavoidable. These people work hard for me, and they trust me to do the same in return. I cannot, I will not let them down. Look, I'll level with you. We're falling behind the competition. The hardworking people of this town depend on me for their livelihoods, and I won't let them down. Cutting my costs means saving their jobs.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job, and more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners. You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving family members. We'll do this the right way. I give you my word. You're right, yeah. Those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience. Well, perhaps a discount on their next purchase from Hope Tech. With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor. Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer? I have to admit, I admire that uncompromising attitude. You've made your position clear, Deputy. Now, it's my turn. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
Absolutely. Consider it over. It's ancient history. You've already taken care of the first, and I won't be hiring anyone to take their place. From now on, I'll dedicate myself to looking after the hard-working people of Hotech. As for you, you're a hero, Deputy. You've saved this company and ensured a bright future for our employees and their families. You can count on me, Deputy. You'll find that my word's as reliable as every ship that leaves this factory. Now, I'm sure the Marshal is waiting for an update on your progress. I won't keep you any longer. Farewell, Deputy. You've done good work today. Oh, and since we're agreed that discretion is in order, I'll take that slate from you now.
Sorry, I can't talk now.
Make your questions snappy. Sure, it was a pleasure and all that bullshit.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever new.
Ron hopes the best thing that's happened to us. Yes? What?
Workers like to play hard here. Deserve it.
Always something going on around here.
Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way.
Are you gonna be hanging out here more? I hope you aren't one of those micromanaging types.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. All right, you're good. Welcome to Aquila City.
Well, hey there.
More to life than
Hiya.
this.
That's it then?
Tom, you went...
Work hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
You're back.
Joy, pull up a seat.
Good to see you back safe, Deputy.
Might be time for a
What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there? Well, don't get too used to killing. For a ranger, that's always a last resort. Did you find out why the first was taking over farms? Makes my heart heavy to hear that. There was a time he was a great leader and a hero of the Freestar Collective. It's too bad he threw all of that away. Still, it's hard to escape the feeling you cured the symptom, but not the disease.
Don't tell one day from the next anymore.
What you need is a change of scenery.
I'm not questioning your bravery, Deputy. What you did was selfless and courageous. But whoever hired the first is still out there. And they might not give up so easily. The whole thing just feels unresolved. A temporary victory at best.
Be more to life than this.
Tom, you went somewhere new.
Sometimes being a ranger is a thankless job. Anyone who's in it to be loved should find a new line of work. That said, you did good, Deputy. We'll keep an ear to the ground for new developments. While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger? In that case, I won't hold you back any longer. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents. Raring to go, aren't you? Well, you've earned it. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Oh, nothing for now. We came to talk, actually.
Ah,
Great
good
job,
news,
Ranger.
Deputy.
Apologize.
Take care of yourself out there.
Oh, I know
Tell me
Annie's
what's
been
somewhere
trying to
new.
rope you into her spy schemes.
Something you need from me?
It's not too much of a bother for you. I just hope it's not teaching her to
Got the
judge
Ranger's
people too
badge,
much
did
by
ya?
the way they
That's
look.
great.
Why, thank you, August.
So, full Ranger rank, huh? Good for you.
The Ranger's work is never truly
Same
done.
damn thing day in and day out.
You need a vacation.
Keep up the good work.
Good to
I
see you.
specialize in cryptography. A lot of smugglers use coded slates, so comes in handy.
We got a lot of bars in the city, all class joints. Well, except Aggie's.